And his name is John C.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Right, there we are. It's all done.
It's over.
It's over. Tenderfoot's done.
Until it's not.
Main
no
playoff's
more.
done. Star Player Spotlight is almost done. There's another half week left on it. But
And like most people haven't actually played yet, so it's nowhere near done.
yeah, so it's nowhere near done. But it is the last week. So, anyway, we're going to start with how the Tenderfoot went. And, well, it looked like it was interesting. So, Mighty Spirits versus Battalion 4-0.
That's
4-0 to the Skaven.
That's a beating, isn't it?
That's a rattening. That reads like a rattening.
Yeah, from what Rain was saying, she was hurting them, but they just kept fucking skipping off with the ball like
Of course.
whatever.
Yeah, like, standard rat bollocks.
Yeah.
4 injuries, 2 KOs. Yeah, she did some damage.
No, they just skipped off like psh, whatever.
Bye. So the ball is mine now.
See you later.
PTFN. Yeah, exactly. Armor. Yeah, their armor didn't hold. 52%. Dodge was all right. Catch was not great actually. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like Rangers got ratted. Quite simply. Norse versus some Dark Elves. This was Dark Elves won. Not surprising.
Two deaths.
Two deaths.
For the Norse.
2 deaths for the Norse is a bit rude.
Yeah.
That hurts. 43 blocks, 2 KOs, 2 injuries. Only 1 kill was inflicted by Midnight Reading, so it sounds like one of them was a failed dodge or something.
Fatal falling over. To be fair, the Norse armor rate was 73% as well. So I mean that actually is really, really high
for Norse.
And the Dark Elves were really, really low. However, obviously it went the other way. So whatever. That's a bit mad.
That is just.
Yeah, that was that. So
that's
that
Blood Bowl.
That is a Blood Bowl, yeah. Did set up an interesting semi-final. Then you got Chorfs in pajamas, Bim Bam, thank you, man. I mean, nobody saw the Wood Elves winning that.
No, it was. I think most of us were all in favour of the Wood Elves in that particular. No, it was the Chorfs. Sorry, in that particular.
Yeah. Nobody likes
juncture.
the Wood Elf. I mean, it's nice to see the MVP going to the dead Line Elf, but
that's hilarious. So the dead Line Elf that would have levelled as well.
Yeah, it levelled up.
Died. Died.
Should be an elf meat.
But there must be something going well for the. Where's the telltale stat? But their catch. No, that's Chorfs. Idiot. Armor 60
catch rate
was 0. Yeah, the pass rate 50, catch rate 63%. Still, it's not that good. It's not that
bad.
Not, what was happening?
Chorfs.
Chorfs has been a bit too slow, I think. Well, there we go. Then some elf guys versus we needed the team. Again, dead line elf gets the MVP.
I mean, you'll have to see it, don't you?
Oh yeah, you'll love to see it. And there was a death for the Norse as well. Wasn't that particular lineman, but it was like they just sort of did damage and war of attrition them. And then probably just got it off them in the second half, and then run away with it.
Well, once you can get them down to fighting, you'll beat them.
Yeah, exactly. For the most part, especially with that much block the Norse have. It's ridiculous.
Norse are all about hitting hard and hitting fast, and then not being hit back.
Yeah,
Whether
true.
It works or not,
Absolutely
story,
fine.
But that's the plan, isn't it?
Yeah, completely. Moving to semi-finals.
Money's more in Midnight Raiding, so this was the first one, wasn't it?
This was a concede, sad face. I think Mr. Bowden had a rather untimely family thing occur, so we're not going to hold it against it. But it was a straight concede.
Yeah.
Bim Bam Thank You Man versus really the team actually got played, and then the Norse beat him out. 12
it's a
hour
really
breaks.
good result, I think, that for Norse.
Yes, it 1-0 against Elves.
I mean, when you look at it as well, it's 22-24 blocks. You can tell like the Elves were doing their standoff shit, but every time, 4 KOs, 2 injuries, you're thinning the herd.
Yeah,
Position
absolutely.
well. Use the fact they don't want to fight you, and just make sure there's no space for them to go through.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
That's what you do, innit?
Yeah, and it worked. It came out 1-0 up. Happy days. No sort of telltale dice to really speak of. The Arbor dice weren't great for the Norse, but then again,
It's Norse.
yeah, it's Norse. Dodge was decent enough. Injury was decent enough. Yeah, and then we'll go to the final. So those who saw the final, it was streamed earlier today. 3-0 to the Rats, which I'm going to say the stats on this are going to just make you. I didn't really look at the stats themselves specifically, but they should make your eyes bleed. So 60 OR breaks by the Rats to the 7 for the Norse. 2 deaths on the North side.
No, he just got battering. Yeah, 3 KOs, 6 injuries, 2 kills. Ouch.
Yeah, they got absolutely fucking mullered.
Norse armor, 45%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about right.
That.
It was not a good day to be Sean. The first turn of the whole game was the Rats' first turn of the whole game. 3 injuries and a death. The first turn.
I mean that's pretty much going to tell you how that game's going to go, isn't it?
Yep, and it didn't get much better. I think they ended on obviously 2 deaths, one of which was Zara the Slayer. So there goes your cash.
There goes your investment. So.
There goes your investment. Then you've got it was just a rando lineman in the end, but and then the Yeti got hit for an MNG. It was just horrendous. It's like Nico even had the audacity. Bless you, Nico, love you, but he had the audacity to. He got the ball off Sean. Sean was about to score, at least go to 2-1. Regain some sense of pride. Handoff failed. Handoff failed. He rolled one on the catch. Sad face.
Yeah, it's brutal.
That's brutal. Oh no, it gets worse. So turn 16. It's at the opposite end of the pitch. We're about 4 squares away from the touchdown line-ish, give or take.
Yeah.
Manages to blitz the player marking the ball off him. Fair enough. Thrower comes in, picks up, does a 6-up pass, literally a 6-up pass. It wasn't even like a 5-up and rolls a 6. It was a 6-up needed, and he rolled a 6.
It was a bim bam thank you yeet man.
Yes, exactly. From about 4 squares away from the touchdown line to the halfway line, catches it, absolutely no problem, runs off, hands it off to a waiting gut runner, and the gut runner just legs it.
As wouldn't happen.
It's like it literally.
As happens, it's just bollocks, isn't it? It's just bollocks.
This game was bollocks. Simo's in the chat right now, and he makes a very good point. While we're here, let's have a quick look at this Skaven team. This Skaven team has had 1 season, 1 fucking season.
Yeah, I suppose we should look at the victor.
Yeah, 1 season, 1620 SPP value. Sorry.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
229 total SPP.
Oh yeah, but he's got 2 players on an MNG.
You've got 2 players on MNG, so I guess you can't really count them into it. So it's actually higher than that. And the last level up he got was a strength upon a Rat Ogre.
Well, obviously you need a strength 6 Rat Ogre.
Yeah. What's that, Mr. Tree?
Toe to toe with a tree.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not going to see many trees in Division 1, but still. This team.
You might do. Yeah. There's an Agi 2 one.
Ooh. This team looks vile for 1 season of development. 1 season.
It's vile, but look at Midnight Raiding.
Kill him, you idiot!
So we're trying to kill him. So this looks a bit more. Okay, 1630. The only reason the 1630 is because they're elves.
It's a 13-man elf roster.
Yeah, 30-man elf roster, and there's an actually up in there.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I mean, maybe the guard lineman's a bit of a taste of it. Well, this is pretty fucking looking standard. That rat team is something else, and they're cheap.
Well, we'll see how it fares if it comes up into the big boys league.
It does. I believe it's probably taken it up into the big boys league. So hopefully, like, Asimo has just played the kill him sound alert, and I don't blame him. Just try and kill that rat team. But
Yeah,
wait,
that's fair enough.
but needless to say, congratulations, Nico. It is a beautiful team.
Yes,
It's slightly
it
vile.
works.
And I hope it does well for your sake. For everybody else's sake, I hope you kill it.
I hope it gets murdered. I hope it gets murdered.
Yeah, Simo's like, I look forward to smashing some Skaven heads in. I don't blame you, mate. And then finally, we're going to go into the big boy playoffs. We had so Lycanthrope Nunes in the semi-final went 2-1 against Stan Jamalan. Ewan, can you recall?
I remember precisely. Dave looked it hard. I had it on the touchdown line, stalling out. He made a 3 ridiculous dodge, 1 dice block, knocked it out of hand, picked it up, stood in the corner. I surfed him off, catcher caught it, and then I snake-eyed.
Yep, sounds about right.
And then from there, I blitzed the ball carry about 4 times. It just pushes.
Yep.
You can't get it back. You know, I should have just scored it when I had the ball, but I was like, no, I need to waste the turn here, and I wasn't expecting him to make like a 5 up, 4 up, 3 up dodge into a 1 dice on a blodger.
No one expects that kind of shit. No one expects that kind of shit. It's like it was a harsh game for you. It was just rude. And then finally, the Furious Desserts went 1-0 against Lithuania.
I believe this was a solid performance from Floyd. Just controlled the game nicely.
Yep.
Punched the lizards and killed one of them.
Yes, he did, and even the Saurus got the strength Saurus got a level. It's been nosy. Hasn't done it yet. Well, he's done there anyway.
Oh, it hasn't. I mean, I mean, that's a beast, isn't it?
That's an absolute machine. That thing's getting block, mighty blow, strength. What do you give that Saurus that now?
I mean, you hope for a double, don't you?
Well, well, you always hope for a double, but I mean, like, what do you actually give it? I mean, it's got block, it's got mighty blow. Guards, probably a good shout.
Guard, it's
probably the best shout. If it's a double, dodge.
Dodge, yeah, you give it dodge, make it less harder to fucking deal with.
Make it hard to deal with, or maybe, actually no, tackle.
Yeah, tackle's a good shout.
Yeah, make it hurt more. Anyway, so
more like to hurt.
Yeah, so Furious Desserts came out on top of there. Nothing to really scream about in terms of dice. It looks like fairly pedestrian, like in terms of how the game went. Floyd just played well.
Yeah.
And then finally, this game. I saw this game. I watched this game.
This game was this is precisely why we are trying to think of ways we can implement new rules, because this one went down to a roll off, and that's just bullshit.
Yes, this in terms of how the game was amazing. It was a fantastic back and forth between both players. Yeah, 22 armor breaks by the Desserts, but then, and even the Loonies lost 2 players. I think they were basic.
I think they was scrub zombies,
but it's like it was a cracking game, and then it all just went to pot right at the end where both were failing like these things in overtime. We used all the rerolls. It went to 0 rerolls, and so it just went straight to like kickoff.
It should have gone. If we were go for it. It was Dave had the drive in overtime, so really he should have lost.
Yes. Also, Simo is raising a valid point. When do we decide Day Day's fate regarding what team he plays?
That's a good point.
He deserves
extra punishment
for winning like he did.
For winning in the way he did, and
do we just put it to a standard poll? Well, I wouldn't do it in the
We
chat.
can't really do a poll. We can.
I can make a poll in the Discord. I can make a poll in the Discord.
I believe he absolutely hates goblins.
Good. No, I will put it to the people. We're a democracy here. Ish. I will put. What I'll do? I'll make like a straw poll or something like that.
Wait, we're a dictatorship. Let's be fair.
I like to give the people some idea that they got some say.
All right. Okay. We are a democratic people's republic.
There you go. I am the Senate. 2-1. It ended as 1-1. It could have gone literally at that point. It could have gone either way at all.
It was forth and back. It was forth and back.
Forth and back and forth. It was all over the place. But it was a cracking game. It was one of the best games of Blood Bowl I've spectated in a while. That it ended the way it did.
But we'll try and find a way to poll on TCC. I do believe that there are teams that Day absolutely despises. We'll ask M.
Okay, fair enough. I will sort that out. 2-1 to the Loonies. Well done, Dave. It still as far as it's as the teams go, the win is thoroughly deserved. Dave deserved to win it as much as Floyd did. It just went out as coin flips. Survey Monkey, I'll probably use something like that, or straw poll. I'll throw something up with the Discord later. So congrats. And we've been doing this 20 odd minutes. So shall we have a look at shall we have a look at the star player spotlight for a little bit and see what fruity builds?
I mean, there's as you know, it's just interesting to see what people did. I mean, there's a couple of games left to play. Quite all of them. Get them played, people, please. Because it was only for fun, but we'd like to see who won. But I want to see like the crazy players that people made. So I think we should just go through the team.
Yeah. So we're going to start with the Calamitous Goblins from Anna Kitty. Let's have a look what star player she made. Let's have a nosy. Oh yes, it was Sausage the Star Pogoer, level 7. Star Pogoer. This thing. Sure feet, sidestep, sprint, block, sure hands, and agi up. That thing is horrendous and brilliant.
What a quality player to take.
Yeah, what a quality player. Simo, to be fair, Dede won all his games. No, he was undefeated. He drew his last game, but still undefeated. But
I have news update from Dizzy.
Oh, go on.
Apparently, he's particularly unfond of stunty teams.
So we forced him to take a stunty team.
So I think that there will be a vote, but I believe ogres are his least favourite team.
Okay.
So there will be a poll.
There will be a poll.
Please select ogres.
Yeah.
Ogres.
We will have a straight pick of all the teams. We'll open up all the options to.
No.
Okay.
No, he won't get all options. God, don't be nice to him.
All right, fine.
He's gonna get 4 options. It's gonna be Underworld, Halflings, Ogres, or I know he's actually thinking he was going to play Kislev.
Oh, we'll put Kislev.
We'll put Kislev in there. We'll give him 5.
Yeah.
We'll put a few in, but he should suffer a penalty season, I think.
Absolutely. Next we've got Norscan Mead Enthusiasts, and their star player is going to be it's the Mighty Claw.
It's got to be a Murder Yeti, hasn't it?
It's Murder Yeti. Oh, I love it. So Frenzy, which is that's what he did there. Block, Mighty Blow, Break, Tackle, Thick Skull. Thick Skull.
He gave it Thick Skull.
Yeah, interesting choice, Thick Skull. Like it. I guess it makes up for the Armor 8.
Yeah.
In a way. I like that. That's a nice yay. I'd run that.
That's a Yeti.
That's a Yeti.
Pink Wolf.
The Pink Wolf, Luna.
The Pink Wolf is in fact,
Pink Wolf.
She took a dodge sidestep Mighty Blow Wolf.
Oh no! Read it again. Leap, dodge, sidestep, Mighty Blow Wolf. Leap Wolf. Yes.
Yes. Excellent choice.
Excellent choice. Sadly, I won't be able to see it because apparently she's having to cancel our games. We'll sort that out later.
Just give it a shout. It's not like it matters.
No, it's not like it matters because of
and we've got the Surfing Lizard with
no, Surfing Lizard. Yes, I like my little
Frenzy, Block, Juggernaut, and Sidestep.
Yep, Surfing Lizard. Do you know how many people it's surfed so far?
How many? Zero.
It hasn't gone as well as hoped. It's almost like people know.
I mean, it's like you telegraphed your plan.
I know.
A lucky gore on Simo's.
Look to go. Level 7. Let's have a gander. Go on, Simo.
He got this randomly. So I mean, dodge, sure feet, nice. Block, sure hands, extra arms, and 2 heads. I mean, it basically just. I'll have that ball and run off.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's like that thing that looks horrendous, isn't it? Has he worked out well for you, Simo? I know you're in the chat. Has he worked out well? Has he done good? Because that does look like a pretty cool looking Pesticor, which I have on my Nurgle team. Angels of Woods. What else team? This is a that's the war answer.
This is a random, but yeah, you're going to take a war dancer. Frenzy, tackle, strip, ball, sidestep. I mean, why would you not?
Yeah, that's just like, I'm going to take your ball and like...
all your ball belong to us.
Yes, this is like basically the schoolyard bully that just steals your football. And doesn't give it back.
I like the next one. Orcs, he went for the Star Thrower.
Star Thrower.
Block, Hail Mary pass, fend and dodge.
Yes, I do love a good Hail Mary pass. I feel like Strong Arm should have been a choice. Myself.
Doesn't matter. Hail Mary in. It's 2 up.
Is it a 2 up?
Yeah.
Cannot be intercepted, but it's never accurate. The ball business. Oh. Cool.
So just punt it the length of the pitch. Next up, Hard Loving. The only team that could take
the team
inducements, which has the highest TV, obviously. The only team that's allowed to take inducements.
Ogres. And what did he go for?
TV.
He went for
the Murder Ogre. He went for a Strength 6, block, tackle, break tackle, piling on, guard Ogre.
And then he got an extra piling on Ogre because he got an extra.
Because it was random.
It was random, and he couldn't put any more on there.
I would have taken Pro.
You would have taken Pro.
Hashtag just saying.
Or maybe it would be leader.
No.
Wait,
I don't think leader on an Ogre. Wasting stuff on an Ogre for.
Fair enough. Anyway, and the wee donkey. So Scars Boy.
The wee donkey there. A blitzer with tackle, guard, mighty blow, dodge, and dauntless. I mean, it's basically that. Apart from dodge, is all the skills I took on my 4 blitzers at UKDC.
Yeah.
That is literally a tin opener.
Yeah. I just break shit open that one, but.
Well, I mean, I deliberately took each one of those skills. So I took a blitzer with tackle, a blitzer with block, a blitzer with guard, a blitzer with mighty blow, and a blitzer with dauntless, so that it gave me options with the blitzers. That's literally all of them in one.
Nice. Yeah, can't blame you. Next, we've got Scars Boy, and then we've got some Chaos Dwarfs from Alex.
Bull Centaur, tackle, mighty blow, block, dodge.
Furious Rich. Yeah.
Yeah, it's furious.
Yeah, absolutely, even livid. No turbo suit though.
Yeah, it's just not. Come on, Floyd.
I know, right? Renegade Master.
This is the best star player. I mean, I believe it has worked out utterly fucking appallingly. However, it is a block.
Multi-block, sidestepping, dodging. Assassin called Anal Probe.
Yes, it just hasn't worked for him.
No. As is all things, this assassin not working sounds about right for an assassin. I love that.
Familiar.
Oh, I do love that assassin though. You can't argue with this. Naughty rhymes. Oh, let's have a look.
The Yeetie, he got random.
Look,
so
he got random. He got a Yeetie. Oh yes, a block. Oh look at this. This just does look familiar.
Mighty blow.
Oh.
Break tackle. Piling on and stand firm. What a surprise!
Yeah, he just murdered
One
Yeti.
reroll though. I mean, he's playing the brave game.
I mean, fair enough. Can't argue with a brave game.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it a lot.
Absolutely right. You know what? Let's have a quick. I know the final thing hasn't played that. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. See who's in the lead.
Scout Boys in the lead. It would be easy enough for Alex or Ben to replace him.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it, really.
That's it. Yeah, I won't be. I'm getting like a concede win this week most likely. So I know I've lost one, so I'm definitely not winning.
Well,
But it looks like it's probably going to be Scouse Boy or
Ben,
how does it get?
Oh, it's on touchdown difference.
Oh, fair enough. I don't know what it is.
We'll see what we want to
We'll
do
see.
with it. But it's been an interesting one. I mean, it's just a silly thing to do.
Yeah,
isn't it?
of course. In terms of the next event, in terms of the next
So,
Calamitous Casual thing,
what is going on in the Calamitous Casual? None of this is official, so it's all complete hearsay. We have no idea actually how it's all going to operate. However, I think we are going to run a little silly tournament.
Yeah.
For everybody, which is Ben's draft. So he
Yes.
has made. So everybody is going to play the Alliance of Goodness.
So mixed team, Alliance of Goodness. Everyone's with the same team.
Which is Bretonians, Wood Elves, Humans, Halflings, and Dwarfs.
Yes.
Literally death mode, isn't it? That.
Yeah, basically.
And you will get a 12-man roster.
Yes.
But Ben has created a load of players. So there's some completely untouched players. There are a lot with like one skill up, which is randomly rolled. So you've got utterly stupid shit like a randomly selected dodge treatment, for instance.
Yes.
You know, why the fuck not? Or something. And there are dreadful things. Injuries are included, and all of the players that have been rolled will be taken. There is in fact a dwarf Longbeard that managed to get a double armor down.
Yes. So it is
number 7 Longbeard, and that someone will have to take.
Yep. And you can't sack him.
And you can't sack him.
No.
I think he's considering leaving it open to development. I don't know, but basically it'd be like a few four-player leagues, so 3 games, and then a playoff for the best one in each league.
Yeah. So it's some of them,
and then a little playoff. When the playoff happens, we'll start sign-ups for the next season. But the idea is to just have a little bit of a break for everybody between seasons with something daft going on. So that's, I think,
absolutely.
the plan. Whether or not that is what happens, we will see. But that is the plan.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one. So the idea, how for those who don't know how a draft works, basically, is everyone's going to be given basically a position,
a number,
a number in the draft going,
and it should go up and down. So
well, it's
number 1 to 16. So basically, 1 to 16 we'll pick in that order, and then 16 to 1 will make the next pick.
Yeah.
1 to 16, 16 to 1, 1 to 16, 16 to 1. Now it's
so it makes it fair.
We're going to be wanting, but yeah, it keeps it fair. So you pick a player now. You could basically pick a treatment and 11 halflings.
Yes. Problem is, I think one of the biggest problems we're going to have is finding everyone available at the same time to run it.
I mean, we can do it on a spreadsheet, can't we, or something? We'll have to. We've got a logistical problem to solve, so we'll see on that.
But
However,
the idea is, it's if we get everyone available at the same time, we can just do basically a live draft and see what happens. It does sound quite fun. I'll gladly do a live draft to see what kind of things people pick, because it's like, I don't know if we should like go into full NFL analysis mode and like go through every single player and say pick who's the top pick, who's the bottom pick, and anywhere in between. But
well, if you really want to do that,
I need to get like a comprehensive list of every single team every single player Ben's generated.
It's going to be a lot of players. I mean, it's 12 times 16. 12 times 16.
How many players is that?
That is enough players.
I can't do maths. Hang on. Hey Google.
12 times. You want to know?
What's 12 times 16?
That is 192 players.
Google's not listening to me.
Well, it's all right. It's a good job that I am, because it's 192.
192 players. Bear in mind, a lot of them don't have any sort of skills anyway, so it might not be so bad to analyze them. Anyway, but that is what's happening. What I'll do is, and we'll leave it at that. It's a relatively quick Brotherhood bounce. Even then, it
wasn't a lot to really report on. There's no sort of. It's just a report on, wasn't it? And it just sort of. This is what may be gone later.
Yeah, true. Anyway, right. So I'm going to leave you guys to it. I will. There's only a couple of you. I might as well raid your places. I've already done one raid today. Literally, I'm on. Been off. And
That's it. Are you gonna raid them? You're gonna raid in.
I'm going to send them to. I don't know what the game is. I'm going to say he's a Space Cadet because he's playing that new Warhammer game, which I want to try and play. The one that's like XCOM, but not. Arctic, I'm sorry. I am going to put it onto the YouTubes anyway, so I'll be able to rewatch it. But have a good one, everyone. See you in a bit. Be excellent to one another. That's a life movie.
Be excellent. Yeah, that was an old school movie. That is.
Yeah. Anyway, in a bit, guys. Bye.
Wild stallions rule.